with Negan on Let's Chat, and they're about to play a show for us live at the Dive Bar with a bunch of other bands.
Gonna be cool.
And so we're going to introduce them.
Who are you guys?
About Negan.
But should we just
introduce ourselves? Introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are.
All right,
where you from?
I'm Rev, bassist.
Joe Z, drummer.
Mark Zero, lead guitar.
I'm Jimmy Hapted. I think I play guitar, and I think I might sing.
All right.
And we're all
Where's the band from generally? What?
Like north of Boston, Medford.
Medford. I like Salem, Mass, because I love Salem.
Medford.
Is there a D in there at all?
No, we got rid of that.
You lose everything.
It's like New Bedford.
It's a silent.
Exactly. Now, if you're Portuguese, if you're Portuguese, it's New Bedford.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no D's.
So we know it came from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, Jimmy is the founder.
It's all my idea. It's all my fault that we're here.
All his fault.
What's the beat?
Jimmy did it.
So why Negan?
Yeah, Jimmy, you want to do your ramble?
All right, I'll do
better
my
than
ramble. All right. I like that.
Yeah.
Rick's a prick. So it starts out when I totally stopped doing music for about a year. The story has to begin then. When I didn't want to do anything, and I was just jaded to my old band. I just felt like I was like doing the same stuff, and I just didn't want to play anymore. And then finally, I was sitting there in my kitchen, going, "Damn it, I miss playing it." No, but anyway, I'll drink then. And I drink on air?
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought
Vermont, not New Hampshire.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you can't drink anywhere.
Yeah, you can't drink on stage.
So I was sitting there and I'm like, man, I was in a horror band. I love, horror movies, and I love, villains and their stories and stuff. And I said, man, I always wrote behind the scenes, behind the eyes of Frankenstein, werewolf. So I was like, what happens if I had one band named specifically after one villain, and talked about all of what he thought of things and how he perceived the world and the stuff that happens and stuff. And I was just like, but what villain? I could have easily done the Joker. I'm a big Joker fan, but I was just like,
material there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of material.
Right? Yeah, right? But I was
We've
just
got backup plans if this thing goes south. I'm just saying.
I needed a horror feel. I needed to do something I was familiar with, something that was just caught my eye. And I love zombies. Zombies have always been a big part of my life. Zombies, anything dead, undead. And I thought, man, I love that Negan character. He just seems so cool. I just like, what if I took that guy and made kind of fun of it, because everybody in Negan and the Saviors are Negans. And I was thinking about the Ramones and the Misfits, and I was just like, what about a band called the Negans? And I was just like, no one's going to want to do that. And plus, I was kind of in a bad place, because I was like, I didn't want to do music anymore. This was a big kind of step to doing stuff again and getting back in the saddle. And I said, okay, I need people that understand me and know my way of thinking.
I need more Negans.
Yeah.
So first, I think I asked Rev. I think Rev was the first one I asked. And I was just like, me and Rev always talked about doing a horror punk band. And we've done stuff in the past together. You even played in the Dialogues, my old band.
Yeah.
You played for a show.
What was the other band that you were in that was kind of horror themed?
Jimmy Hapted, Dialogues.
Evil.
Oh, him.
Oh, Evil Streaks.
The Evil Streaks.
Yeah, Evil Streaks is still going strong.
We gotta get them up here.
Yeah, no, exactly. But and I knew with Jimmy's project and with Evil Streaks not being as super active that we'd be able to juggle the two pretty easily. It's not been too bad. We've next week in Salem, Negans play Friday night and Evil Streaks play Saturday night in Salem, Mass. So it's like, perfect. Yep. Salem in October, can't be better.
Start booking the same shows together. Makes much easier.
I'm waiting to get to that point. They finally watched our music video, so we're like, hey,
it's like slowly introducing two cats.
I did like the video. They really did enjoy the video.
Good.
Thank you.
Great job. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I did. It was cool.
It was fun making it.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare for me. Because I was that ending part, I was wicked afraid of zombies when I was a kid.
We had to
I saw the living
with a net.
I saw the living. It was weird because I think I like things that I fear. That's why I like horror movies. I actually get scared.
That's what you're supposed to like them for.
So when I was a child, I watched Night of the Living Dead, the black and white one.
Yeah, I love it.
And it was I think it was August or something. It was it just scared the shit out of me. And I wasn't that little. I was but it was just so realistic in a way, and the black and white helped it make, like, I don't know, just very not, like Jason or Freddy, like those guys. They were kind of funny. They were like the 80s, and they made jokes, and they started becoming jokes. I don't know. Not only did they just scare the shit out of me. I hated cemeteries, and I had wicked zombie dreams for.
We plan to go. My family and I like to go visit places that real stuff happened. Scenes
like
and shit, haunted places. We plan to go to like that cemetery.
Oh, so you're gonna go down to Pennsylvania?
Take pictures of the kids, in the same spot. I got a picture of like my kids in the Beetlejuice town, like in the same spot that the characters were in. And
Have you done the mall from Dawn of the Dead or
not yet? No.
So when you go down to Pennsylvania, you have to do like all of the.
Well, we're gonna go to the museum.
Well, you went to Pennsylvania. You went to Gettysburg and stuff.
Went to Gettysburg.
Yeah, but that's not. That's historically relevant.
You got ghosts.
Oh yeah.
Gettysburg.
But yeah.
So, you got a question?
Yeah, I got lots of questions. Believe me, I got questions.
Let's unravel the mystery.
Oh, band questions.
Oh,
yeah, I got those too. Yeah.
You can ask us all ones too.
I got some life questions.
I mean, we're pride ourselves on trivia.
Yeah, well,
so
one thing
feel
we
free.
want to do is make sure that people know how to hook up with you, like social media wise, and all the rest of it. Is it all by the Negans and?
Yeah, every's the Negans.
It's pretty easy to find because you know how you do the @ symbol when you're trying to type in something and it sucks. You type in the and then the NEG.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
always
of a sudden
there.
It comes up perfectly.
But yeah, we're on. Obviously, we're on Facebook. That's our like big one because we're old and we use Facebook. But we've started to do more Instagram, and we also have a Twitter as well. But
And we got a YouTube where you can go see our music video.
Yeah, check them out. Check them out.
That's some other life stuff.
After you subscribe to this channel, check them out on their stuff.
exactly.
That's one thing we should stop pushing on a YouTube channel. Like, I'm
Just gonna take video of you talking.
I'm
and
old.
just put it on YouTube.
I'm very old. So like things like
out
Twitter, things like Instagram,
That could be like a
and like I'm just very like
I hate how Instagram
Snapchat.
cuts all your
Alien
edges
stuff.
off.
Right?
It's like, how do you fit a full band in a fucking little tiny square?
I didn't know that. I don't use
Oh,
Instagram.
you
I
can
didn't
try
know that.
It's gay.
You can. That's
There is nothing wrong with gays. I like gays.
You gotta make sure that you specify that.
right. GH.
It'll come back to haunt me 30 years later, but
Yeah.
But
When
yeah.
you come out.
yeah.
Oh man. So we're excited to play because our EP is actually
This is what we
not
want to talk about
officially
right
out
here.
yet.
Not
but-
official.
You're seeing it here at the
Yeah.
dive bar,
Official.
not even officially out yet.
We're breaking all the rules by doing this.
So we'll hoping to sell a few today. But the photo of the covers was taken at the music video, as you can maybe notice with the zombies.
It's a wraparound cover.
Yeah,
Mark
Jimmy's
came up
quite
with that.
excited about the fact that his
I need
ass
to get a
is
wide
wrapped
angle
around.
of Jimmy's ass.
Yeah, it's
Both-
my ass.
both
It's my
cheeks.
saggy
Exactly,
ass.
one cheek per side. So.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
We got into a little about your bands before.
Yeah.
Let's. What do you guys all have going for bands now?
Whoa.
Oh man.
Each person. Like,
I mean,
Well,
this
we've
is
discussed streaks for me.
this is pretty much the only thing that I'm doing right now. I'm
Focus.
yeah, I play live for another band called Transdusk, which is pretty cool. They're like an industrial kind of thing. But this is the band that I like write for. This is the band that I do everything with. I've been in a couple of bands before that. I was in a horror punk band called Necrophiliac Meat Circus, which was a lot of fun.
you would have liked Morpheus then. A lot of our songs are about necrosex.
Yeah, we had a drag queen lead singer, so it was a good time.
Oh man.
Always a good place to start.
We haven't crossed that line yet. I'm
We'll get Jimmy in a dress.
considering that like later on when we kind of get old, we'll just
We're running out of ideas.
Well, I always thought a good fucking band would be Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then everybody dresses like
The different Mrs. Doubtfires.
Bad
I
drag.
think we gotta do that for a
Smash face in the
Halloween show,
cakes.
guys.
that was another. That's how I got the Negans. Sort of was from another band. I was on YouTube and a band that all did sort of dress up like Ned Flanders.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did see
Because
that.
I saw
That's
that,
fucking awesome.
and that's what sparks the idea of like, wait a minute, If these guys can dress up like
They
a
could be
cartoon
big
character,
fingers.
I think I can dress up as a cool dude that like has a barbed wire bat.
There's a few bands like that. I mean, the Jasons obviously as
You
well.
haven't changed your outfit very much.
No, I switch hats per band. I'll have there are different hats per
Yeah,
band.
he's the Mad Hatter.
Because this one's a bowler, for the Streaks it's more of a fedora, and for Mongrel for a period of time it was like a top hat that
similar.
switched over to the
Yeah.
fedora.
Joe, do you go shiny for some bands and dull for others?
Yeah, shiny, dull, duct tape, whatever.
So one time,
You're usually we didn't talk about your band.
Yeah, let's talk about Joe's band.
oh,
Yeah, we didn't get around on that question.
well, there's just we've occasionally, invaded here all in our duct tape armor, and of course Guello,
I love it.
doing the green jello thing sometimes, whatever. But just create chaos.
I'd like to get Green Jello here, but he doesn't seem to want to do it.
That would be a crazy, crazy show.
I mean, we could do it without him. We don't-
Can't do it without him.
fair, you just
Yeah,
get
you
Guello
can-
to do
yeah.
a whole set of the
Yeah,
green
you-
jello.
Yeah, just slip them some dollars and be
Or
like,
just
Jello.
tell him. We'll just tell him it's here, whatever. We'll
It'd be nice to
drag him up here
advertise
somewhere.
it.
Oh yeah, actually advertise it.
Just like drag him up here.
Man speaker.
I mean, to be fair, you put enough thought in that guy, you can probably get him up here.
So you guys are coming out with the EP.
Yeah.
Anything going on playing live anywhere that you want to let people know about?
Well, it depends when this
Here.
comes
This place
out.
called Spanky's.
Yeah, we're playing
Tonight, the
We're gonna be
29th.
playing
Yeah.
on this table right here.
right here.
All right, you're gonna be table dancing.
Let's see what else we got. So we've got next Friday in Salem, Massachusetts.
Might come out before then.
Yeah, so that'll be good. It's a good show. Who else is on that show? Anyone remember? Damnation.
Damnation.
Darker Days and Shadow Windhawk. So it's going to be
Salem,
all
Mass.
Morticians.
very
Look into it.
very spooky.
Yes.
And then what's the other show? We're going to be back in Salem on the 24th.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing the party, the annual Halloween.
So they're doing a
Gets
kind of night
weird,
of
right?
cover bands. So every band is taking themes of other bands. We
Damn.
will not, because we are
Already-
We're that cool.
we're that cool.
We're already themed, but there will be a pinata, right?
Yeah, they're gonna-
They-
Self-themed band.
yeah,
They're
exactly.
already a theme.
So they're
Salem,
gonna have a
Massachusetts, the
pinata.
24th.
Yeah.
Halloweeny.
Yep, exactly.
doing,
How badass can that get?
We're doing the 26th, too.
26th in Revere, Mass.
Back in Revere.
That was
That's Revere.
Yeah, Sammy's.
yeah, Sammy's, which is
I haven't been to Sammy's yet.
it's
Oh, it's awesome.
It's
It
right
has a
on the
patio.
beach. It's literally like
Every
look
time I
up
see a
the-
video from there, it looks empty.
It's you go in and it looks like a sad strip club, but it's
The best part.
Really
yeah.
The best part about it, there's actual real patio. Like it's called Sammy's Patio, but on
yeah.
a good summer day, like on a
I
good
like
summer
that.
day, the shows are awesome. You can go there. and you
That's
can-
the best part about it. If you had the
There's
list,
there's
it has
there's a patio. I love the patio.
As a
Oh,
patio.
I used to go to a place
Yeah.
in Westport.
It's near the beach.
sound bands attendance.
No, the patio. It's called Sammy's Patio for
Oh,
a
my
reason.
God.
And Sammy makes something awesome. He makes a good drink called
that?
Come Fuck Me.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, I'll get that mic in my face. That's what I look like over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cozy up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, with
You
some
know,
sweet
me.
nothings in his
We're
ear.
trying to
No,
come
he
back
goes right
up
for the nipples.
this way in early November. We're trying to come to northern New Hampshire before the snow kicks in, but we'll see.
Better
Go
hurry.
through
Yeah, I
the
know. We're gonna try to do early November.
doesn't-
We go to northern New Hampshire in the middle of the winter because that's when you race cars on snow.
Yeah, my
cool.
my mother's up there, and it's like
Yeah,
I
what
don't. Littleton.
That's where we go.
Yep.
Right near there.
Exactly.
Area 51
Dutch Hut.
freeway.
That's
Yeah.
over more a little out of Littleton.
Yeah, exactly. So I explained to her I just don't visit her from November till about April or May. It's just I'm like
You're on your own,
too much
Ma.
slow. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Mom. But yeah, so we'll be up and around in this area again
Yep.
when the snow thaws.
Cool, cool.
It snows down your way too.
It's a different type of snow.
All right, so if you were the interviewer, not the interviewee, what question would you ask the interviewee?
Why do you have us here?
To
Why
get questions
Why are we
out of
here?
there.
I can answer the why you were here.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. We actually had to answer this one last time we asked that question.
Someone else that? Wow, I feel like a jerk.
Oh,
why
I
are you
change
here?
that question then if you get that.
Pretty old question there.
Well,
though.
you
Why
should
are we here?
no. The reason I have you here is because I get really stoned, And then me and my friends, we always tell stories and like it's like shit. All this should be documented.
So it's
And it started out as that, and then became mostly bands. And I've been in bands before, and it's cool to get the word out. And I enjoy music.
Yeah.
So
Well, you have a great venue here. You know, you've set up amazing little shop, and you know
and we're gonna have
And some cool shows here.
That's another question. How long has this been here? Like, how long have you been doing this and this?
The podcast or the dive bar?
The dive bar, everything.
The dive bar started 8 years ago.
Wait, hey, talking to the back.
And it was just 1 or 2 bands I did on a Halloween night, and
Nice.
Halloween starts everything. That's what got me into like everything. I was Halloween.
well, it was Halloween in July.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
better.
that's way better than
That's
Christmas.
totally better.
It was like Halloween
Christmas
in
in
July. We also did later on. We did 80s party, and everybody had to dress up like 80s in the crowd.
And you had bands for that?
Yeah.
Nice. Did they did 80s covers, I assume?
No, they didn't do 80s.
They didn't do 80s covers. It was a death metal show, but everyone was dressed like the 80s.
Death metal bands and parachutes.
We did do Johnny Cash, George Jones, because George Jones and Johnny Cash, one was born on September 11th and the other one died on September 11th.
Nice, all right.
So, like, I was like, we did it on September 11th. It was
should've done
George
that
Jones and Johnny Cash, and you had to do a cover of each one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, we
yeah,
can do that.
I already told we have like
there,
3 Johnny Cash songs. So.
Everybody that's played here has signed the board over there. Those are all the bands that have played here.
Did we ever do that?
Yeah, we did.
Have
We
to
did.
sign
So-
it.
I was kind of drunk. I don't remember.
yeah, Jimmy had a really
Yeah,
good
they're
time
already
on
on
the
there.
show.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
This is-
Never mind.
This
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
this is the
well,
best place because you can drink on stage. Like I had a bottle of that red Malibu, and I was passing it between me and Joe, and I thought it was like.
Because it's on
If you're
stage.
not getting paid, you technically can drink on stage.
Oh.
Because
All right, so
All right, well, then
that's
we should be
almost
drinking every show.
And I got you might not be the first person that played here to mention that.
Might be a reoccurring
It is
theme.
regularly referred to side benefit of
Nice.
playing the dive bar.
yeah,
Well, it's worth the drive up here. It's always a good time. Good,
How close to falling down can I play?
Well, that was good. That was good times. Our set was on the
That's
shorter
where it's
side.
great here because the crowd can just hold you up.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, push
You
you
just
back.
lean back.
Oh, you just better.
well,
you just
that
better hope
last
they like
show
you.
you guys played, Guello,
Oh yeah.
that was insane.
Well, I warned you that having Guello in here, we would alone take up your entire venue.
But no, the last time though, the crowd was
Boxing
insane.
robots kinda went on.
Was that the one we were here too?
Yes.
Oh my god! I remember that
Yeah, nuts.
somebody
I had
got
to pull
into
my
the
kid out.
somebody was
call.
in the blue or the red the sock and rock and
Robot
robot,
costume.
and he wouldn't take it off.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't take it off, and I was like so shit faced, and I was standing there, I'm like, I'm like thinking to myself, hey. That song and that routine is long gone. This kid still had it, and he was like punching people, not hurting anybody. But in my mind, I'm going, that can't happen. So I ran out. I got the other suit on, and it was on. I was just like, yeah, well, you're gonna punch people without armor. I'm gonna get you. And I was just having the time. I was so drunk.
I missed that.
That was
Stick
so
on
much
a
fun.
duct tape
Oh, yeah, I
robot
caught
your
some
own
of that.
size, bitch.
Oftentimes when we play with Guello, they'll grab Jimmy and me and throw the rockin' chalkums. Literally.
Yeah, because we don't fight, and
You
Rev
guys
don't
are
fight.
robots.
Yeah, we're nice guys, so it's like, oh, this will be hilarious.
I was in Guello. I actually helped Kurt start Guello. I was the bass player. So every time I have to, it's funny because the first time we played Jewel in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and Kurt's like, you gotta come up and sing what's up, metal? You're
Fucking Metal.
Fucking metal. And I'm like, oh my god, I have not sing that song or done anything about that. I've watched you guys a bunch of times, but he was the first time. It's like, you gotta come up.
Look,
'Cause
it's
we-
easy because you just make up lyrics every time anyway.
Well, they were specific lyrics.
You think that's easy?
So,
huh?
so I'm up there, right? And Kurt stopped singing. I mean, Psycho, I'm sorry. Psycho stopped singing. I'm like, I don't know, metal! Fuck metal! And then he noticed that I was struggling, but then all of a sudden I was like, fuck it, I'll just shout metal. So I was up there, but that was fun. That was also when Silka hit him in the balls with the...
Yeah,
Damn.
because
And then he
let's
realized
give
it was
drunk
a real
Silka
bat.
a real baseball bat.
And and Psycho's only in his little boxes. That must have hurt so bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
Anyway, let's not
We
talk
all
about
used
other
to,
people's games.
a lot of the connections between us and Guello, besides obviously Joe, is the fact that Jimmy and I used to live with
we were
Psycho, and so it was very.
I love him. I think Kurt is.
Kurt,
He is a class.
Well, he used to be in the dialogues.
Yeah, he was my bass player. We were in the dialogue.
We do a bunch of dialogue songs, so when we play
he
together,
comes up
he's up and sings
Redneck Zombies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
All right, I got a question for the band. First person that comes out with the answer is the answerer.
Oh, good.
When you were like 12 years old in your parents' car, what were you hearing for music?
Cats.
Cats?
The soundtrack or actual cats?
I don't know. You said I thought it was one of those answers.
It's just like, I gotta answer first.
Yeah, I thought it was like, what's your favorite animal? Cat.
What music were you
When I was 12 years
God.
old, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Def
Oh, you were
Leppard,
so lucky.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
So lucky.
Well, but I'm curious, what did your parents listen to coming off the boat?
All right, so they're
curious,
immigrants,
yeah,
right? My parents are immigrants, and
From where?
They loved. Well, they got. There's certain things that I passed down that I thought was awesome, like, but mostly it was Portuguese folk music and polka. They love polka.
I like polka, but I think I could get the other stuff.
But in between all that, there were some cool things, like I think Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. They loved country because country was very similar.
It was very American.
Was very similar to folk music.
Yeah.
And
I've heard Portuguese folk. I was a teenager in Carver, Mass, and there's a lot of Portuguese people.
Oh, they've taken over that place too?
They had taken it over in the 1700s, growing cranberries.
This coming from an immigrant.
Hey, I'm not an immigrant. My parents are immigrants. I was born out first
I'm
generation.
second gen.
First generation.
He's first gen.
Now I just got my southern slang on. I'm sorry.
So wait,
I won't stop talking about
I'm actually curious about Joe's answer for
Oh yeah,
this.
Joe. I want to hear all this awesome music.
What'd you listen to?
Yeah, what did you listen
So,
to?
parents'
12
car
years
would have
old.
been,
Please say folk music.
Parents' car.
Would have been some Styx, Meatloaf, Journey, Springsteen, a lot of the.
Your parents are young, aren't they? All your parents.
No.
My parents are like.
Because my parents were, 50s, 60s stuff. I like.
Yeah, my parents were like sick.
Well, for
I loved it.
see,
My
for
parents basically grew up in the 70s.
yeah, see,
Elvis.
see, I'm
Elvis was another
before
thing.
that.
My mom loved Elvis. Elvis was the
That can't hurt you.
See, I grew up listening to an oldie station, but and, like my entire childhood, to the point where in elementary school they allowed like each child to like choose what station to listen to. I knew no other radio station, so I chose the oldie station.
I love the
and I
oldie
got,
station.
but I got like made fun of because I was like, all these songs are so old, and I'm like, what are you talking
You know
about?
what, Red?
I legitimately thought
Fuck
like
them.
That was it.
like
That was
Elvis
punk
and like the
rock,
Four Tops were still relevant
That
in the
was
early
so
90s.
punk.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the punk rock days.
Listen to the guitar riffs. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's so punk chords.
Well, I've
that's
gone
what
full
started
circle.
it.
Like, I mean,
yeah.
that was my childhood. I moved on to like more 90s and stuff like that, and now I'm listening to like 60s garage groups all the time. Like I'm like, oh, there was really good stuff back then too.
Oh yeah,
Buddy Holly.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I love Buddy Holly.
Listen to his freaking guitar riffs. You could take that riff and make it a complete punk
I keep
song.
trying to get Evil Streaks to do a cover of Every Day because I think Myra would do that so well, but
So-
I don't have as much creative control as I do with this band. Blah.
Are we gonna stop doo-wopping right now? I feel like we should do that.
Boys
Are
going.
you down with OPP?
You know me.
House of Payne, Cypress Hill back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's the.
Any other question? You got a question? You got any real questions?
I don't know. What time
Your
is it?
timer. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
we got like 2 more minutes.
All right.
there we
We're gonna do like a fast question where it's like cat.
Lightning round.
Lightning round. Let me see.
No, I'm really.
I don't have anything written down for lightning round.
I gotta think.
So how long have you guys been a band?
A year or
over a
so,
year,
right?
right?
Yeah.
A year and change. Cause
Yeah, a year and
we're-
change.
Like when the first show was at the.
What's the furthest way
Yeah.
you've played away from your hometown? As an Negans.
Polly's Hotel, probably.
Yeah.
in Albany.
that?
Which is not a hotel.
Yeah, Albany. So
Not a
far.
hotel.
No.
We're,
Not a hotel.
that was our second show.
You figured you were hooked up for a room and
Yeah, not even a little
No,
bit.
it's not a
That's
hotel.
the funny part about that whole story about how we technically went on tour. For
Yeah.
our first,
Yeah, the first thing we did
played
was
in
go
New
on
The
York.
first show ever was at Rick and Cat.
Oh, yeah.
in Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont.
And then
Yeah.
we went to Polly's.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Rutland makes sense to debut a new band.
Yeah, that
Out of
nobody
Boston.
knows who he
That place
was.
is cool, though.
Yeah.
I love that place.
yeah, it doesn't work
Yeah.
out. Nobody knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except we live stream.
Yeah, we live.
it was
You can
a
find
small-
that on our
A lot of
YouTube
people
channel.
were sad. A lot of people wanted to hear like us for the first time, and so we did that. We were so young back then.
Oh yeah, a year
Way
ago.
back then.
That was so
whole year.
long
So
ago.
long ago. It was.
I remember when it
One
started.
time.
Joe was like, "You gotta get my new band." Were you still at 30 Silver then?
That was
So that was
The transition.
the transition, basically. Out of when I first joined the Negans, I was still in 30 Silver. When the Negans played our first show, I wasn't.
There
was the whole thing because originally 30 Silver.
Well,
was on
that kind of fell apart.
I think I've seen you in like 4 different
It was originally going to be
bands.
30 Silver and Dead Harrison doing this tour, and then with that falling apart, the Negans stepped in to do at least a couple of the shows.
Super mad at me.
Well, that happens.
that was our first couple shows, though. We took over 2 dates of that tour.
Yeah, we weren't gonna like even have a first show yet, and it was like, here's this offer. We kind of have to, we kind of played 20 minutes to a half hour already.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Let's do it.
Yeah, we just went.
Okay, we got 2 more questions.
Do you have them?
Fire away.
Best and worst show.
Oh, that's tough.
And why?
Shit.
Well, the worst show would be the last show.
Sucked.
Yeah, we only got to play like 3 songs.
So we did a single release show that got shut down.
Yeah, clearly we
It was
shut that shit down.
Lynn Mass they got a noise complaint in
So-
Lynn Mass where they shoot people.
Jimmy making friends across the America.
Nothing with the people in Lynn Mass.
Do you want me to give the cliff notes of that story real quick? So basically, a noise complaint got lodged. The owner of the place came in. He told us to stop fucking playing. He started threatening us that if we didn't get all of the equipment out in like 10 minutes, he was going to lock the doors. So we got all the equipment out. And the thing I remember most distinctly is as we're doing it, he's like, wow, you guys are like musicians. Me and 2 other guys from other bands automatically went, go fuck yourself.
But that's only half the story.
Did you get paid?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
That was
As soon as we
part
got
of
left, Joe's like, yeah, well, we still made like $100-something, and I was like, fuck you, pay me, I'm done.
I think he was so mad because this was weird because we were supposed to play till 12, right?
Yeah,
So here
it got fucked up from the get-go.
How long do we have? Like a 40-minute set?
We had a 40-minute set.
Right, so
we're supposed to be done by 12. The guy shows up saying, no, everything needs to be done by 12. You need to be done by 11:45.
Right, so we're playing.
And the noise complaint, and he was like, no, you need to be done now.
So we're playing, right? We're doing our thing. We're very happy that we got this video, and everybody's having a good time. All of a sudden, I think you came up to me, you said one more
because
song.
I literally have the owner screaming at me while I'm playing bass.
But it was very odd because he said one more song. I tried telling you one more song.
I wasn't listening.
But that's not your fault. That's not your fault. So I'm confused at this point because I'm like, I look at the clock and our friend Eric, I look at him and he's, I don't think he knows. So he's looking at the time because I'm like, one more song. And he's like, look at the time. You guys got plenty of songs. So I think we made it even worse by keep going. We played like 2 or 3 songs.
We wanted me dead. So
yeah.
What's the best show? I'm trying to think.
I'm going to say the last time we were here.
Last time we were here.
I can't. Nothing beats having a bottle in your hand.
Yeah.
And when everybody's like Jimmy Half Dead, I'm like,
and that one dude who shows up was like, play a fucking love song.
Yep. It really worked out well that our first show was Rutland, and then the people that saw us came out.
So much freedom here.
So,
this was the best.
That was
place.
great.
We were at that one, weren't they?
I hope so.
We didn't go to that one.
Oh no, not Rutland. No, it was an odd mix, but it was good. It was a nice, starter.
All right, the Negans.
Yeah.
Give it up for the Negans. We're about to watch them play now.
Yeah, check
Thanks
it
for
out.
having us.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you.
We'll shut this shit down.
Subscribe both.
There you go.
All right, get out of my way.
Fuck off, cunt.
Oh yeah? Well, now nobody's gonna know Jibba the Gent. You don't know me, sometimes I don't even know myself. At times I try too hard to be someone else.
I heard they talking about a nigga, tell him speak up. And while they talk, I take a minute, roll the weed up. I'm grinding hard and I'm getting money the fast way. Bro, crime, motherfuckers, take your ass that way. Brody trying to tell nigga legs, but I'm too heat. Bitch, I ain't on my own shit, I don't do these boys OP, novice, newbies. I be missing spit it on stage like it's two.
Back to the bone, those sat in the throne like Skeletor. This era's legacy of Cain with a Celtic sword. Brothers on the hunt for blood, we hell bent on war. Saying the remedies changed, but I never felt so poor. Bipolar microphone soldier with emotional instability. Soon to be superstar like Mario's invincibility. A chemical dependency, acid shrooms and ecstasy. Having a lady go ass to mouth like the human centipede.
And I'm dethroned when I leave home, cause anytime I roam I'm known to never leave hoes alone. But I can't be myself anymore. Am I drowning? Am I reborn? Depressive one for others to peep on. Never been the type to ever wanna sleep on.
And mine, it's about that time I pull you out like motherfuckers out of line. Like you know you doubted mine. That's why these chords always tangle. Got me looking at it from a different angle, different perspective. This shit got me ambidextrous. That ain't how you say that.
Say this the LSD walking, Kalana been talking, feeling sleepy and hollow, just like Christopher Walken. I'm headless, my flesh is rotten, I know my presence is haunting. Clearly you run out of options, I'll have your head by the morning. I believe in the goddess, she sows the seeds for my fortune. Use this mic as a wand and I host a demon performance. Never question allegiance, I'd rather die in my sleep. I'm a sheet eater, speak either, these beasts leak through my teeth.
This is my world, I feel like I'm stuck. Shut off from the rest of the globe, hopeless shit out of luck. Nobody gives a fuck about us, we get the shoulder that's cold. They got that freedom for sale and them pipe dreams sold, but we ain't buying it. The government is lying like rugs. It makes sense to make change, but that don't make them no bucks. You hear me? Nah, I think they fucking think that we're dumb. This kid's insane, he needs a shrink, he must be drinking or something. Yeah, right.
I don't care what you're into, where you from, who you know, what you been through. Homie, you telling stories like a kin do. Hey, and that ain't something that a king do. No, that ain't something that a boss do. Gas him up and suck exhaust fumes. Faded. For you hate it, I'll be on to the next move. You hesitated so I cross you. Hold up.
Bye.